Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go at Allianz Arena. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Ready. After the sack, another pass on second down. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Tracy. Room to work at the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Jones. Short pass caught by his tight end. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. This finds Singletary. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Room inside the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
That one right down the middle, and we're all tied up. Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle. And
down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Giants and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
26.
They go play fake with Jones. Buying some time right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Half 18, Detroit Johnson.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Quick right.
Here's Singletary again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jones now on 3rd down. Connects with Slayton. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Here we go, hey.
From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go. Rita. Timberland. Up.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gano for the PAT. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has a man. It's Brooks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they bring him down right at the 46-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Down. Go.
Brooks on the counter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Nice work here, sliding down after some excellent running and a nice gain. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Set. Ready. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Come on. Set. Cut.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Set.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. we've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. I'll start the drive with Singletary. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has his man, it's Tracy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down throw by Jones. Forced out to his right. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. Here's Singletary. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Half jumbo. North salad. Up we go.
Now stick with Singletary. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play fake, Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He finds Slayton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Again, Jones to the air. falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Jones looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Gano ready to send this away.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Running once more with Brooks. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throw complete to Thielen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
They motion the tight end over.
Ready.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Let's go now. Miss red. Check white.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
It's the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. The Panthers pushing for a score before the break. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connects with Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ready. Ready.
Now it's Young. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Looking to throw, Young. Connects with Hubbard. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Down he goes. The Giants got to him. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete to Hyatt. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. From the 28. To the left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Apple. Half 18, half 8. Detroit Johnson.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, here we go.
Blitz coming for Jones. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Switch, yellow, blue, check, opposite, green.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Come on, bang.
So that, and with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. A half a play still to go here as we're back to football in München. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Woodland, go Woodland!
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Half 18, half 18.
Here's Jones. Neighbors with the catch. Rolling into enemy by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
He's got it, room to run. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. Up we go.
They go play fake with Jones. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The give to Tracy up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And the Panthers in the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Up we go.
Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I like that. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on 1st down, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Thielen's got it, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
A handoff to Tracy. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, this is Singletary. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Biggie.
Here's Singletary on the toss. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Jones now to throw. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Half 88. Up we go.
From the red zone now. Finds Hyatt. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
Number 6.
They send the tight end in motion left. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Panthers set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set, cut.
Young working from the gun. Nabbed by Xavier Leggett. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready.
Sending a receiver left.
Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That one ends up a gain of 6.
Ready.
And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Let's go. Yellow, line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Hand off here for Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Set, go. Set, cut.
Here's 2nd and 11. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his man on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Set.
Young on the play action. Tremble with the grab. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Check, pitch.
Here's Brooks. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now.
Cut.
Again, they give to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Ready. Black swap. Smith, red.
Young looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4.
Half 18, half.
Jones on first down. Gets this to Slayton. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Timberland. South Salad.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Great. Other side.
Jones now on 3rd down. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. This offense ready to get going again now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Check White.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Young. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
He finds Neighbors right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cadence, lock in the cadence. Don Capers.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Half jumbo.
1st down throw by Jones. He finds Slayton. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Chip.
From the 38. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Here we go. Cockroach.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, you can't get the job done. And
they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And And that run won't come close. We've got a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Throw complete to Thielen. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming.
Down. Hut. Set, go.
He'll throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, kid, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Set.
Desperation time on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left.
Hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's on the move. He's on the move. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Panthers down by a touchdown. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set, hut.
Young working from the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Throwing now. Connects with Hubbard. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Now to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers find a way to tie it late. They have this try now to put them in front late. That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's